Good morning, children. Let us start from Civics Chapter 1, the role of the Constitution and the need for law. In this module, we will learn the Constitution of India. Second point, why do we need a constitution? Third, the need for law in life. Fourth, the Constitution as the primary sources of all laws. Fifth, rule of law. And last point is law and dissent. So there are two types of constitution. First, written constitution, and second is unwritten constitutions. A written constitution is in the form of a book, and unwritten constitution, on the other hand, is not written but gradually over time. It is essentially based on customs and values as expressed in the statutes and historical charters. The Indian Constitution is the largest written constitution, and the UK has an unwritten constitution. A constitution is a body of rules, law, and principles. On the basis of law, which a state or a country is governed, means a constitution is regarded as the supreme law of a land. Our constitution was ratified by the Constituent Assembly on 26 November 1949, but it came into force on 26 January 1950. At that time, our constitution had 395 articles and 8 schedules. Present, it has 448 articles, 12 schedules, and 98 amendments. Why do we need a constitution? We need a constitution to govern a country properly. Second, the constitution defines the nature of political system of a country. Third, Constitution defines the power and functions of the various organs of the government. Fourth, Constitution defines all rights of the citizen and their relationship with government. The need for law in life. Law are required in the society to regulate the behavior of the individuals. Second, law is the potential tool of social changes. Example, in India, where certain social evils such as dowry, female foeticide, and child labor have existed for a long time. Next point, the Constitution as the primary sources of all laws. If any law that goes against that spirit of democracy or enshrined in the Constitution of India is declared unconstitutional. Next, rule of law. The Constitution of India upholds the rule of law. So everybody is equal before the law. Country rules by the law. Our country does not run by the political leaders, but the rule of law ensures that the country is governed by the law, and it protects the rights of the people. Example, fundamental rights like the right to equality, the right to freedom, the against of exploitation, then right to freedom of religion, then right to education, and then right to constitutional remedies. So, above these, any rights will seized by anyone, then we can approach the court. Last point, law and dissent. Law are made to protect the interest of the people. When people strongly disagree with a law or a decision taken by the government and they give voice to this disagreement, it is known as dissent. In India, there have been many instances of people protesting against a law that appeared to threaten public interest. Let us see about two movements. First, salt satyagraha, and second is anti-liquor agitation. Salt satyagraha was launched by Mahatma Gandhi in 1930. It was protest against the oppressive salt law imposed by the British. It was an act of non-violent civil disobedience in colonial India to protect salt from sea water as it had been practiced by the Indian people. The British official deemed such production illegal and forced the people to buy it at expensive rates. But on 6th April 1930, Mahatma Gandhi picked up a handful of salt and symbolically broke the salt law. Gandhi's dissent strengthened the freedom movement and helped India win its freedom. Last point, anti liquor agitation. This movement was launched in 1991 by a group of women from Nellore in Andhra Pradesh. It sought to persuade the state government to shut down the local liquor shops in the district because alcohol addiction is also responsible for high rates of domestic violence in the country.